All right, so I'm going to record this. I'm going to do one of orthographic 8. Let's go ahead and work on the right side. And so what I would do here is I count all these grids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so it's all going to be one to one scale. So I'm just going to live a little dangerously. This is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to hand draw this. You should take your time. I'm not going to take my time on this one, as I have before. And so then I've got this, I wouldn't see any curve from this right side view. So I'll just go ahead and close this up. All right, that's that line. And then this line, remember there's no break on a circle or radius unless it's going away from you. All right, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to come up 4. It's easier when it's one-to-one scale. So that's the front view so far. And then it's got a little slope, and it actually goes up, back 1, and up, back 2, and up 2. So we're just going to draw that slope. We wouldn't see the top view here on this view. And then the last thing we'd want to do is we want to add this center mark. I do have to show this, so it's going to look something like this. And then that's pretty much all you would see here. All right, so now let's go ahead and make the front view. So I've got this very long stretch here. And so I'm going to draw this long, it's going to encompass this whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. All right, so I'm going to go all the way across. And then I'm going to draw this little, it's like a barge scooping up trash on the river. That's what this is. All right, so we got the little driver in here. And he's steering his rig. All right, so a little driver in here on a seat. All right, so that's what this is. I know you're all curious about that. And so he's scooping up all the spare tires on the river, all the trash that Jake threw out when he was done, and little cans of whatever and buckets, and so it's a scooper upper. All right, so just moseying down the river. Let's go ahead and draw this cabin. So I'm going to come up here to the top. I don't even need to measure if this is right. I'm just going to come across here. It goes over 2. And then there's the glass. It goes down 2 and over 2, like that. And then it goes all the way down to the boat. There we go. All right, now I need to draw this little center line of this radius and this little hidden line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's where it ends. And if that's right, there's 1, 2 spaces, so perfect. And then it's 1, 2, 3. So come back 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be that center line. All right, Jake, how am I doing? Think I'm doing okay? And again, if I had a 45-degree, what we were learning, I would just draw these things up and over, but it's already given us where this is. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this top view. So here's the top of this little, with the little controller where he's driving. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll draw that rectangle. It's actually a square. And then there's a little window here. And then it comes all the way over. And it comes up 1, And then it goes back 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's where that radius begins. So that radius is going to be right 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be like this. And then notice you're only going to see that center mark where the curve is. And it extends beyond the curve and then it stops where there's no more curve. And this is 1, 2, 3, so no more than 3. And I'm going to live a little dangerously. You might want to use your compass. All right. Cool. All right. Am I missing anything? What do we think? Are we doing all right?
Money.